In order to use Wixie in your classrooms, you need to create accounts that connect students, teachers, and classes. This video will help you determine the method you would like to use to provision users in the system and how you will authenticate users when they log in. Regardless of what options you choose, all Wixie users need a unique ID and username for their account, and they will probably need a password. Each user will also need to be connected to a school and class. Based on your provisioning method, you may be able to collect these items from your student information system. If you are using a single sign-on provider like Classlink or Clever, all of these items will likely be provided by their system. Common ways sites provision users in Wixie are with a one roster CSV file, Clever, Classlink, or by entering data manually. Some districts use a one roster CSV file that they can export from their student information system to provision users in Wixie. Wixie also has a custom CSV format that can be used if your student information system does not support one roster. After you have created your file, you can easily upload the data to Wixie. Many districts use Classlink or Clever to provision and authenticate users. If you have a district-level Wixie account, request a connection to Wixie via your Classlink or Clever administrator dashboard. Establish the appropriate sharing rules, and the data will sync with Wixie accordingly. Managing accounts manually is the easiest solution if you have a small number of Wixie subscriptions. You can add and edit users and classes directly via the Wixie Administrator dashboard. You also need to choose how Wixie will authenticate your users when they log in. Most sites choose to authenticate using QR codes, Google, Classlink or Clever, or passwords that are stored in Wixie. Teachers can print Wixie user cards that contain a QR code that students can use to log in to their Wixie accounts. Students click the QR code button at your Wixie domain, show their badge to the camera, and are logged into Wixie. If you choose to authenticate users with their Google ID, users will visit your Wixie domain, click Sign In with Google, and will be directed to Wixie. User passwords do not need to be stored in the Wixie database. If you authenticate with Classlink or Clever, users will sign in to their Classlink or Clever account and then click a Wixie button to take them into Wixie. If you store usernames and passwords in Wixie, users log in by entering this information at your organization's unique Wixie domain. Tech for Learning also supports additional authentication methods such as LTI for use with your learning management system. Please contact us if you would like to use LTI or another method for authenticating. Once you have made your provisioning and authentication decisions, log into your Wixie Administrator account to enter your choices. Please call a Wixie specialist if you have any questions about these options.